We're at Pittsburgh International Race Complex for the preliminary events of the Pittsburgh Vintage Grand Prix. Talking with J.J. Rodman of Glenshaw, PA. J.J., this is a very interesting car you have here. Yep. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's a 1939 board track sprint car. I purchased it 5 years ago from a gentleman up in New York, and we totally redid the car. I was here for the first race 5 years ago, and took one lap and I said, I'm not driving this car. It's unsafe. I don't want to get in any incidents with anyone else or jeopardize their life. So we totally rebuilt the car. It took about 2 years.
Now, when you say board track car, this was back in the days when they used to race on racetracks built out of boards.
Correct. Totally board track. What people don't realize is that the value of these cars have gone up tremendously, and hardly anyone runs them anymore. They're all in museum or under a car cover.
Now, what kind of power plant's in this?
It's a 339 cubic inch Ford flathead, 100 horsepower.
I'm going to take it that you're a Ford guy. I see you got a Cobra shirt on.
10 Cobras, yes.
Just 10?
Just 10.
Where's that rank you as far as Cobra owners?
I rank 5th in the country that's owned the most Cobras.
So there's only 4 people own more than you?
Well, there are a couple speculators over the years that have had more. A friend of mine in California currently has 13. But we have the winningest Cobra in the country. In 18 years, my sister and I locally, we ran autocross and hill climb, 600 trophies in 18 years.
600 in 18 years?
Yeah. It was just an unbeatable car. And we were young and careless and whatever, and just had a good time, but very successful.
So I assume when you're racing a car of that value, you don't race it quite as hard as somebody might be racing a NASCAR car or an Indy car now?
You stay away from the people who are in the front. Many times I started in the back, and if I pass 3 or 4 cars, I'm happy. The car goes back home in the trailer, no dents. You just can't afford to be out there with a $1 million car.
Now, this particular car, is this going to be racing in the events at Schenley Park?
Yes, we're in Schenley Park. Matter of fact, I'm only going to run like 4 laps this afternoon. I want to save the car.
Is this a car that you're going to keep for the rest of your life?
Actually, if I sold the car, my next car is going to be a Curtis Midget with an Offie engine. It's like this half scale.
Well, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to talk to us, and
you're quite welcome.
Good luck at Schenley Park next week.
We'll see you there.
This is Tom Lang reporting for Open Throttle 360.